Hi guys, so this video is going to be a little behind the scenes of me recording some of the songs for my EP, for my personal project. I promised in my little performance that I would be showing some more behind the scenes videos, and I felt bad that I only have like one behind the scenes videos because like what's the point of all that hype? So yeah, today I'm going to be recording the song Stop. I actually don't record my songs in my bedroom. I actually record them here in my guest room. The reason why is because like my sister's been staying in my room, so it just made more sense to like get away from all the sound. I'm going to go make some tea. Hi Brownie! So yeah, I'm gonna go make some tea, do some vocal warm-ups and set up. And yeah, I don't really know what this video is gonna be like because I've never really made a video like this. So I just got all of my equipment. This is what I use for recording. I'm going to put a little disclaimer. I'm not very good at recording or producing music. I am no way a professional. None of the songs I've recorded so far sound really actually good. So I have my little guitar here, my acoustic electric cord. I don't know the model. Guitar case. My laptop, my headphones. Oh yeah, also this guest room is looking pretty messy right now, so I apologize for that. My laptop, my headphones, and so my microphone's in this little pouch here. Yeah, I'll show you guys what that looks like all set up. And then I actually have a pop filter, but since my mic is like a condenser mic that people usually use for like recording videos, not recording videos but more like for video calling and stuff like that, I have a little drawer to attach it to, which is really sad. I'm going to do some vocal warm-ups and I'll get back to you once I start recording my song. So I just finished doing my vocal warm-ups and setting up, and yeah, let me show you what the setup looks like. I'm gonna just be using GarageBand with my microphone. This is my laptop, I'm using GarageBand, and this is my microphone, which is connected with an audio splitter. I'll link the microphone I'm using down below because I bought it online. So the first thing that I'll be recording is the guitar, which, you know, you should always start with the instrumental. So this is my guitar. It's a Cort and I love it. Let me just tune it first. The cool thing about this guitar is that it comes with a built-in tuner. Okay, so now let's record. I love messing up.
Spend the night in a hotel with curtains and pools.
So what I like to do, I like to record the chord progression like about 3 times because I'm going to do like a guitar loop. This song is 5 minutes long. I don't want to play the guitar, just the guitar, for like 3 minutes, you know? So what I do, I always take like the first chord progression, but I found that it's better to record multiple progressions. So like, because if you only record one progression, there's no transition to the next one. So I find it more helpful to record multiple progressions. I'm gonna be editing this. What I do, I leave an extra bar in the beginning just in case like I need to move stuff, and I think it's just helpful. So usually what I do is GarageBand has like the loop thingy. So I'll do it for the 2nd to 5th bar. So I'm just like hear the loop and see if it sounds nice, and if I need to make any adjustments.
You cheated in card games and said it's the rules. Then sat on a balcony made out of stone, or marble or glass.
I think one of the things is like, I'm not sure, maybe I don't record it in the right tempo. Like I listen to it, the metronome, whenever I record first guitar. I don't know, it just never like perfectly matches up to the end of the bar. So that's why this is hard, because it's like almost at the 5th bar but not quite there. Let me try just like looping this and see how it sounds like. So I'm just gonna loop it. If it doesn't sound that good, I'll just re-record it. The ending is so abrupt. I think I'm gonna re-record it because the ending is just too abrupt. It's like, also this is my tea in my thermos because I need tea to get me through things. I'm gonna figure out this recording and I'll get back to you once I figure out the loop, because I don't want to leave this recording the entire time I'm recording the song because it'll be like an hour long and I'm too lazy to edit through all that footage. It took me a long time But I finally figured out the guitar loop. This is just a tip for you guys if you plan to do like a guitar or ukulele loop or an instrument loop that isn't like a piano. I used the second chord progression I recorded instead of the first one, because when you like first start playing a song, the first chord gets really loud, and then like, you know, it starts like adjusting after like the second chord progression or third chord progression. So I did the loop thing with the first chord progression. It sounded really bad, and at first I was going to re-record it, and I was like, what if I just try doing it with the second chord progression, because it has the transition from the first chord progression in the first chord and the transition to the next chord progression. So I decided to loop that, and it sounded actually good. Actually like work as a loop. Also, one of the things I've realized about like recording and producing is that like 80% of it is listening. You have to listen to the transitions between each part. You have to make sure everything lines up and is in sync with the freaking tempo. It's so many little things that you wouldn't have even noticed. So I finally figured out the guitar loop for the verse. So what I did is I had to re-record it because the original one was too fast, and even when I tried to slow down the tempo, the BPM, with finger picking, when you slow down the BPM in GarageBand, it's so obviously like distorted. So I tried to re-record it with a slower tempo. So now I'm trying to record the chorus. So with the chorus, it's usually not as long as the verse, so I'll just record the whole chorus at once instead of doing a loop, because like doing the loop for the verse is already hard enough. I don't want to do a loop for the chorus. When I say chord progressions, I don't like to refer to like my songs in like bars, because like a chord progression can be like 4 to 8 bars. So for this song, the chord progression bars changes. So for the verse, it's like 4 bars per chord progression, whereas this one, it's 8 bars per chord progressions. I'm gonna try and record the whole chord progression at once. I did actually start recording it, but it didn't sound that good, and I'm not satisfied. And before, when I recorded it, it sounded good, but it was like way too loud no matter how much I lowered it. One of the tips is to play as loud as you want to be. Don't play louder, don't play quieter, because like try and keep the dynamics where you want them to be in the final song when you play them. Why do I all of a sudden not know how to play guitar? I've literally practiced the song 500 million times on stage, and I did it fine then, but I can't do it now apparently.
Wouldn't it be nice if I packed up my bags and go my own way? I'm feeling selfish, I know you won't agree, but that's why you're better off without me. Wouldn't it be cool if this summer holiday we let go and be free?
I don't want to show too much of the editing, mixing, processing part, because that's very boring. It's just me staring at my screen doing this. So basically, now that I have the chorus and the verse, all of the instruments are recorded except for the ending. So right now I'm just going to like move the loops and like try and create the full song and like sing along to it, and then I'll come back when I'm recording. Okay, so I just finished mixing. I don't even know what to call it. I'm gonna call it editing. So I just finished editing this song, so now I just have to record the ending. The ending I like to record it at the end after like I've listened through the whole thing. And honestly, the hardest part of recording and like creating this is just like the recording. After you record the first verse and chorus, you really don't have to do anything else, at least for instruments. I haven't even gotten to vocals yet. Okay, I guess that's the ending of the song. This is over. I'm on my 159th bar. I like to end all my songs in a fade out. Well, at least I like to try to. So for that, I use the automation thingy. So, vocals tab. I'm going to set up my pop filter, so I'm ready to record my vocals, and I'm gonna show you my little vocal setup. Here is my pop filter that I borrowed from my school. Well, my supervisor let me borrow it. You may be wondering, what is it attached to? These drawers. So this was actually the hardest part of setting all this up, was balancing the drawer. Usually you use a pop filter with like a mic stand, but I don't have a mic stand. I just have this tiny tripod and it doesn't fit on it. So I had to find something that the pop filter would like attach to. So yeah, I'm gonna record my vocals and I'm gonna do like a different perspective so you can actually see the microphone. So it's been a couple hours since I last saw you guys. I took a break that was way too long, so now I'm actually recording the vocals. As you can see, I finally figured out how to get the pop filter to stay, because right after I recorded the clip of me showing the pop filter, it popped off. I really want to adjust the pop filter, but I'm scared it'll fall.
Spend the day by a poolside where you dove right in. I read books about spaceships you say don't exist.
Freaking Brownie ruined it. I swear, you ruined it. If Brownie doesn't be quiet, I'm gonna have to freaking put him in a room. I like to record my vocals all at once. I don't know why. I just find it easier. It's actually not easier, but like I don't have to edit it as much, so I'd rather do like multiple one takes and like do different takes and edit them together. Oh my god, I got a notification. So actually the notification didn't show up in my actual recording, so like it was useless for me to stop. Stop. Like the title of my song. I'm sorry. It's like 10 and I should be asleep, and I still have a lot of work to do for my personal project. Thanks, IB. As long as Brownie stays quiet, I won't lose my mind.
I'm feeling selfish, I know you won't agree, and that's why you're better off without me.
So I took Brownie to my room because his collar is so loud and he's always shaking his head. Oh my god, I'm trying really hard not to lose my mind right now. As you can tell, recording is a very tough process. And like honestly for me, recording doesn't take that long, but there's so many things I have to do and so many things I have to pay attention to. And it's like if I mess literally 1 millisecond up, the entire thing doesn't sound right. And also I don't even like this song. Like the guitar sounds really weird. This is really not good. Don't do this. You know, if you didn't procrastinate at all in the last week, you should actually try. I know, Brownie, I love you so much, but I just really just need to get through one recording, just one. Oh my god, can you do it? So the recording's done. I'm gonna listen to it and like edit it.
Made of stone or marble or glass, I wouldn't know, wouldn't it be cool if I let you enjoy your summer holiday? Wouldn't it be nice if I packed up my bags and go my own way? I'm feeling selfish, I know you won't agree, and that's why you're better off without me.